Hi everyone, my name is Sweet Samelli and I'm new to streaming, and today I'm going to be streaming Stars Knights of the Old Republic 2 The Sith Lords. I decided to do this game just as my first stream, or first recording, sorry, technically I'm not streaming, because it's a very classic game to me and I feel like sharing it with you guys. I hope it's not too loud. I'm going to try turning it down because I know that. Okay, I'm gonna turn on movie 1, 2, and turn that down just a little. Okay, there we go. I had accidentally started a game, and so we're gonna redo a new one. Not gonna explain it, jumping right into it. Just so you guys know, or actually, you probably already know, because I said classic game. As I've played this before, I've played it lots of times, and I've also played it while cheating at it, so we're not going to play it while cheating. I mean, if I'm getting really, really annoyed because I keep dying, I may cheat, but who knows. I'm going to do a Jedi Sentinel. I would do Jedi Counselor, but I kind of feel like doing more of a relaxed game. Alright, so we're just going to, I'm going to do that picture. Like I said, I had already done this before, and we're not going to go into that. Don't worry about it. So I'm kind of a weird person, and I like starting all my characters at just a nice base 0. I do this on my tabletop games too. Just Dungeons and Dragons and GURPS, Star Wars. I don't play any other tabletop games. I'd love to, but I don't really have I don't know a whole lot of people who play them, so I'm going to have this be that. Take that there. Make this to 14. Should have enough. Whoops. Make this to 12. Okay. Now you could do recommended if you're watching to see how the game works. Really depends on how you like to play. I like to play, because I like to play with melee for my main character, because like I said, I played this a lot and I plan on her becoming a Jedi. So I try to have the strength up high. She's not going to be working with any ranged weapons, so I don't need a high dexterity, but it's good for reflexes, so I should probably eventually raise it up, but I don't need it up right now. Constitution is good for health, so I need her health to be kind of high because I'm relatively sometimes stupid with how I have my character play. Intelligence is good because it says right there represents knowledge and reasoning, but I don't necessarily need it in the first couple planets. I need it later on. Wisdom I'll definitely need because I kind of want to be playing with more powers. That's kind of why I chose a Jedi Sentinel. And obviously charisma is always good for persuading or intimidating anybody. And with skills, the first planet, wow, can't think, skills, I'm going to the first planet, you really need computer, and you don't really need persuade, but I'm going to have it high anyway. Definitely security, and definitely computer use though. And I'm going to have some in awareness, I'm just going to put some in stealth too. I'm actually going to go a little bit higher on those two. Okay, next is feats. I actually like feats, but at the same time, I'm glad they got rid of feats in the tabletop role-playing games, just because, I don't know, sometimes they're annoying to get level after level, because you're just like, oh, I don't know, I don't really need any feats, I like what my character's at right now, type of thing. Like I don't need that right this second. I think I'm going to start her off with Gearhead, because like I said, I really like having the repair and security computer use. Alright, and then with name, we're just going to go with my name. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to play.
Primary power offline.
Alright, so it's just throwing us in here. normally, or at least in my other playthrough, it did like the stars like song and the little scroll through words. But because I had already played, I'm not gonna do it. But I love doing the prologue, so we're gonna do the prologue. And I'm probably gonna talk over the person or kind of skip scenes, just because her voice does get annoying after a bit.
You lie in the hyper. Your fate.
Okay, so I like doing the prologue because it gives you extra like, stuff. Like, I mean, it's on pin or on T3, but I still like it, you know.
To view your quest, open the
game.
This room contains the glass steel cylinder and the communications console. You will come across many containers.
Spikes go on here. Slice. Open the main hold. Alright, and log out.
This is the main hold. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker somewhere.
Okay. Can we go this way?
This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
You run over bodies like that. See, like I'm running over. That's funny. I need to try to open this door now. Okay, how do I open this?
Your security skill is
I guess it's time to bash it. You know, every time I come up to this footlocker, when I was doing cheats, I increased T3's security skill
Sometimes bashing
to like
or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container, but you can use even broken items.
It just didn't register,
they can
and I
be
didn't
turned.
notice that it didn't register. One of the two, whatever, how many numbers I did. Alright, so there's that. Inner garage, view engine room, which, oh, there's the hyperdrive all ruined. That's the lift I need to get to. Status doors. Warning, hole breach in garage section. Blast doors locked down. Error, security door, remote operation offline. Engine room door inoperable. Inner garage door working. Outer garage door working. Cool. Alright, log out. Okay. Oh, didn't see that trick. Okay, let's...
If you need help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M.
Okay,
This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
I might be able to open it later. Okay.
This is
yes, my
talking
first party
to other
member.
characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices.
I bet the voice actor who did her voice was so like, I had to do it multiple times, and that's why she came up with that
3CFD is
monotone
malfunctioning.
voice.
You can fix him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship.
Obviously repairing.
Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join your party.
Alright. Okay, now I have...
3CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on their portrait or press T. You use the keycard you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on the equip screen. To open the equip screen...
Get items. Ah, yes, okay.
Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. To open the equip screen, click on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen. If you encounter a difficult lock on a...
I guess you could... I didn't think about that. I was foolish. My bad. You could technically come through here first, because you can't open that door from the main hold. Go down there, get the security tunneler, and then just use that on the locker. That was dumb on my part. You know what I mean? Alright, so the engine door is locked. This is the garage. I don't think you can get anything in here, but just to double check, because that's me, I'm going to go on solo mode.
This is the garage.
And I'm going to...
This lift would...
Oh, get in here first, actually, because I think this is the med... Yeah, this is the med room.
This is the medical
room. This is my person. My main character. I'm going to get this. Get the med pack.
The med pack.
Heal her.
Success. You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Peragus mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
Perfect. Okay.
This is the main hold.
Here, access security doors. Close the garage door. Alright, and then open the inner garage door. I don't think there's anything in here, but it's just fun to kind of look around. Right. Because, look at that! I mean, holy crap! What did the poor ship go through? Holy jeez! Okay, so sparking wires.
These sparking wires.
Close it. So we're gonna do nothing yet. So by the way, it does. Yeah, I was right. Oh, right. That's how you get to this side. Okay. Where did I go through here?
The door is
nope,
sealed
magnetically
shut,
sealed.
but
Okay,
the magnetic
so
clamps are not engaged. This is the garage.
okay, so now we're gonna switch back to here. Exit security doors. I can just hear the banging. No big deal. Not scary at all. Okay, log out. Ready up again. We should automatically come over to me. Alright, now we're
You
gonna
can
go
use
up
this
on...
lift to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk.
Good thing I'm a droid, right? I like this specific part of the game. Because, I mean, look. It's space! It's beautiful! I mean, you could do more colors. Because it's just pitch black right now. But, I mean, come on! Space! Not to give a shout out, but like, anyone else excited for... Never mind. I might get in trouble.
This
So
is
I'm not
the
gonna even say
starboard
it.
side of the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, so I'm silly, and sometimes, and the AI in the game are silly. So I'm gonna put this on solo mode again, because when I go to the other side, if you didn't see the bubbles, those are mine.
This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive.
And
Take the
they will
part.
run
This
over
open
them
hatch
when I
has
try
some
to
parts that
disable
will be
it.
useful for getting main power restored.
Okay, just going through all the hatches and getting everything. Let's see something down here. Nope.
These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here.
Okay, let's override the door.
Success. The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the
Sorry, that was
garage.
my phone. I should have muted it. Okay, let's open the hatch here. Okay.
Don't forget to explore. This is the bubbles ahead indicate mines that
those are
you've
mines.
detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench.
Okay. Now that's just done doing that spiel. Yeah, these are mines. I don't like it when the AI go over it, because then they explode it and they lose some health. And right now, I don't have any repair kits for them. And, you know, I believe I need one of them to open up the engine. So,
can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
Okay, so when I was playing through the first time, first time as in trying to record, so spoiler alert, I did try to do a recording and I had to redo it because you can't hear my voice. I didn't know you could get here.
This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets.
I was like, what?
They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, now let's turn on party mode again. Lift controls.
You can use this lift to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk.
What? No, really? Sometimes it's games just, I don't know, I like making fun of games. Okay, so instead of going straight there, we're going to go to the, so that's the port. We don't want to go port, we want to go starboard. Okay, so that's near the, where I thought it was. Okay. And so we're going to put on solo mode again.
This is the engine room.
Yep, that's the engine room. Click on it there. Okay.
This is the garage.
And move over and close the doors again.
This is the main.
Oh. Okay, so we want to close the outer doors. Open the inner door. Log out. Okay, I think the reason
This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break down objects in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits. Because
I feel like doing it, let's use it to make a repair kit. Yeah. Okay, repair kit. Did I create one? Component cost, total components. I don't even have components. View breakdown items. Okay, well, I don't need a field pistol right now, so let's just break that down. Broken item, don't need that, so let's go ahead and just break that down. Okay, now let's view creatable items. Let's create that to repair kit. Perfect. Okay.
You can use repair kits to heal droids like yourself. To use a repair kit, click on the repair kit on the bottom of the screen or press 5.
There you go. Now he doesn't look all like, you know, down in the dumps. This
is the starboard dormitory.
Cool. Alright. Ooh, even more parts? Nope. Ew. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it does that.
You found a droid flamethrower. This is one of the special weapons that droids can use. To equip it, open the equip screen by clicking on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen or press U.
Oh my god, I got my character my droids stuck. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess they're just gonna have to stay there. Neat. Alright, let's find the engine room. Not going towards the engine room. I need to learn to use maps. And stop running into walls. Okay, let's get into this engine room. This frag, get out of the way. That also kind of indicates how big the radius, I think.
This is the engine room.
The port engine?
The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power online.
Pretty neat. I can't really do anything in first person, but it's pretty neat. Right,
the hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Peragus mining station for full repairs.
Alright, then let's repair it.
Success. The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Peragus.
Okay, let's travel to Peragus. By the way, I think I had mentioned this. Maybe I mentioned it, but no, I don't think I did.
This
When I
is the
first
main
played
hole.
this game, it was terrifying to me. Even though it was like way back in like 2007 or something like that.
This is the
got
cockpit.
scared of this first part. And
You can now plot
I
a
don't-
course
I
to the
honestly don't know
Peragus
why,
mining station.
as an adult,
To dock with
I think about it and I
Peragus,
go, why was I
left-click
scared
on
of
the
that?
Peragus planet to
It just
select
doesn't
it,
make any
and then
sense.
left-click on the travel button.
Okay, let's click there and travel. Neat. But like I said, I like playing the prologue at least, because then it I get some extra parts. Because I don't know why, but you can transfer parts. At least I think as soon as like the party members meet up. Not 100% sure on that. But yeah, I would get to the Peragus mining facility and I would just freak out.
The
It
sensors
was
show the
so
door to the
scary.
storage compartment is
Uh-oh.
being sliced. There is someone, or something, else
And
alive
that
on the
right
Ebon
there.
Hawk.
I was like, oh no. Hey look, it got unstuck. And so I saw that and it freaked me out. I was just like, oh my god. What is that? Maybe it does. Poor T3. Normally, because like I said, I've played this a lot of times, I'm going to try to play this like as if it's my first time to not make it too boring, and I may accidentally slip some spoilers, but you know, it's so good. It's not like it's like a reaction video, am I right? Oh my god. I love the outfit that the designers came up with. Like, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be kind of like, oh, this is Star Wars. We don't know what undergarments really look like. That's probably not like how society is. Gotta make it modest. But that's same thing happens on the male characters too. It's just so, I don't know, weird looking to me. And ever since I played this game, I've always thought that. Oh, yeah, let's go and look at these poor miners. So I also don't know how far we're gonna get. I'm gonna try to get not super far ahead. I'm gonna try to get to at least probably like past this door, but we'll see. Alright, let's see if we can open this door. Ha! No. Alright, that reminds me. I should look at my skills. So I don't have any repair skills. But because I got that gearhead, I have a 2 in it, so that's good. Oh. Alright, any door that can be bashed open can be cut through more easily with a lightsaber or construction tool, such as a plasma torch. To bash open this door, equip the plasma torch on the equip screen, then select bash on the first box in action menu when the door is selected. Alright, well, it's kind of busted, so I'm assuming with that popping up, I can't open it, so let's just go in here. Open this. Okay. So I don't really need to learn, I just kind of want to look. Don't have any chemicals in there. Okay, access medical logs. Access medical log 253-12.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the coltal tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Peragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
I hate that. I hate that it cuts off like that. It's so weird. But I also think it's kind of creepy how it like shows the eyeballs of the character. because of the hologram. I've always thought that was kind
Could
of
be
weird.
a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the
It even
transmission
shows,
back
like,
from the
the
Republic.
neck.
If the survivor is a Jedi,
Sorry,
that
I
would
shouldn't
account
be
for the
I'm
recovery
not trying to
rate.
nitpick.
But
it's
I'm
just,
more
I
concerned
always,
that a
whenever
Jedi
I've
here may
played
cause
these, I always
trouble.
go,
Some of the miners,
why is
especially
this in the
Courts, are
eyeball?
already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Alright, last one, 253-18.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Okay, well, that's not good. Patient life signs. So, everyone has died except Cultural Tank number 3, which I believe was me. Patient treatment. All subjects were being treated for severe plasma burns. The last treatment request resulted in death for all for all subjects except patient number 3, who has reduced to minimal life signs. Check the last treatment request. And I don't have a computer spike. Darn it. So a lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks, including number 3. There are no records of who ordered the treatments. Alright. Let's look at the medical bay. Access more camera. There's 2 dead bodies in there. Let's unlock the morgue. Okay, unlock the storage room behind me. Cool. Alright, medical inventory. It looks like as if a number of medical-based items can be manufactured using medical workbench next to the terminal, which I've already looked at and I don't have any chemicals. So, I think we're good on that. Let's go ahead and go in here. Got 2 med packs, cool. And 25 chemicals. Great. Let's go ahead and make a med pack real quick then. Okay, so we made a med pack. Let's go and check out the morgue. Anything on this dead woman? The old woman looks dead, but there's no there's no sign of what killed her. Let's go over to the next dead corpse then. Plasma torch. Neat. Oh, cutscene. She wasn't dead? Just kidding, I knew. I mean...
Find what
even if
you're
I hadn't
looking
played this game,
for
it's
amongst the
kinda
dead.
obvious. I thought you were
Close
dead.
to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kolto tank about you. How do you feel?
Kolto tank left me a little drained. Who are
I am
you?
Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
I'm asking the question,
I
Sarah.
confess
How
I
did you
know
get
little
here?
more than you do. I do not know where here is. I do recall rescuing you. The Republic ship you were on was attacked, and you were the
Don't
only
give away too
survivor.
much about
A
myself.
result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Let's deal with the now.
I
What
do
is
not know.
this?
I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Care to explain why you're in such a
We
hurry?
were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
You seem nervous. Worried. Is something wrong? By the way, I like doing options. I like these options right here where it says like awareness or persuade / intimidate. Those options are like pretty good.
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here.
I did
I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
We'll see. There's got to be someone left around.
You may wish to extend your
here.
search to some clothes, if only for
I
proper
like to
first
stumble
impressions.
my words, by the way. Oh, yes. Here, see, like these ones. Think I'm gonna go with this one. The patients in Medway were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened?
I do not know.
And it succeeded.
Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got
Indeed,
the same
a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi
And so
techniques.
do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Jedi, so of course I do, silly. I'll return maybe when I return you'll actually answer my questions.
I have found that answers come in their own time, not ours.
Freya.
Turn your energy to the matter at hand. If we cannot find a way out of here, the answers will prove useless anyway.
I'll return soon. To make sure you're all right, then.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Okay. Oh, you have taken your first steps on the path to the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further, bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Cruel or selfish actions will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side. Reserve. Okay. Oh, right. We need to equip that. So let's go and equip that. Whoops. Left clicking on a slot on the equip screen brings up a list of items you can equip. Okay. Neat. Come on. Oh my gosh. Wait 1 second. Right,
Emergency lockdown is in
I
effect.
guess I had to do that
Turbo
first.
lifts have been sealed to contain the
There
explosion.
we go. Oh my god, I missed? There we go. I freaking
Lockdown
missed! I was
overridden.
3 feet in front of her. Actually, less than that, but still! Oh, hey, there's something in this droid. Neat. Alright. Okay, I don't want to keep this equipped. I would rather have the vibroblade. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, jeez. Look at that. It's like Kylo Ren stopped it. Jokes. Alright, let's do that. Oh yeah, because it does a little bit more. It does more attacks, but it's less hit points, I believe. Or yeah, it does less damage. With on that guy. All right, let's go over here. Oh, I was supposed to pause. I don't know why I didn't pause. Okay. It's not at half, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh yeah, I love that in this game, you don't automatically put your weapon away. It just stays in your hand forever. Does it look like... Oh, nothing on that. Alright, security desk, you say? Security tower. I think I can get up to... I think I can open this door without it. Yes, excellent. Okay. Alright, let's look at these records. Okay, Peragus Safety Hollow Orientation.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Peragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
That's not scary at all. Accident
And
report
according
log.
to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The 3 idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
Mining droid maintenance logs.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Idiot. Administration console maintenance.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
What needs to be hidden in there is my question.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Return to main consoles. Access. Remote controls. Main security office. I'm in there. Security. Oh boy. 3. Communications blister. Holding cells. Oh, so someone is in there right now. I wonder why they're in there. Well, the next question is, if I wasn't around, but this was still happening for some reason, or I never woke up. There we go. That's a better one. If I never woke up, would he die of starvation? All right, emergency hatch to mining tunnels. Okay. Return to console. Okay, that's it. That's what I thought. All right. Let's go ahead and get in here. Okay.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Kreia, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
I saw that on the camera, though.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Krea's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. I think this is probably a good stopping point then, so yeah. Thanks for watching with me, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic evening or day. Guess it depends on where you are. Yeah, and let's go ahead and save this bad boy. Save game. Yeah, that's the one I did earlier today. So we're gonna do a new one. I'm just gonna delete this. New slot save. Okay, and like I said, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and have a nice day.